Alright, so this segment we're going to be starting out at the exit of Woodland Park. And this comes out onto Lewis Road. So we're just head this way, you head towards Kennerly. If you head this way towards Thomson. So this comes up, if you take this down, that'll take you all the way to through behind E.T. Richardson Middle School and the Literacy Center, all the way through to Kovac's Funeral Home. So as we walk up this way, we're going to make our way up to Thomson Avenue, and then we'll head down Thomson, turn left on Thomson Avenue, and walk down that hill. And then once we get to the bottom of the hill, we're going to turn right on Stidman Drive. So right now we're working our way up Lewis, and we're going to come up to Gleaves. In this section, Gleaves runs into a cul-de-sac, and this is a section that overlooks the Woodland Park section. When you get into that segment of the video, it gets into about the little party site that we're trying to deal with. But anyway, we're trying to create a showcase area down there, and so this section of Gleaves actually overlooks that. So again, I'm not sure what we can do to recruit participation from the homeowners, but obviously if there's something that we can do, that would be great. So now this is the intersection of Lewis and Gleaves. So this is Gleaves goes the opposite direction. Now, as we work down this way on Lewis, this goes down towards Thomson Avenue. And this is West Thomson Avenue. And that goes up to PA 320 or West Sproul Road. And actually dead ends, or actually intersects with 320 right by Springfield Hospital, and also St. Kevin's Parish. And then if you turn left, which we're going to do here, this heads down towards this East Thomson Avenue. And East Thomson Avenue is East Thomson Avenue starts right at the trolley tracks and works its way up. So where we're going to turn on Stidman, I believe is actually East Thomson Avenue. But anyway, so this is the sidewalk that we'll have to use and integrate into the trail program. Morning. So as we get down through this section here, you'll get a chance to see how that will work. And also, when you're on the Woodland Park segment, when you're reviewing that, there is a discussion about where the trail actually goes up to the trolley tracks. And one of the things that we're working on is we want to keep that Lewis Road access point, obviously, because it draws people in from the neighborhood. It makes it easy for them to access the trail. However, I think for continuity reasons and trying to keep people off the street as much as we possibly can, I would love to see the trail actually cut through down here. And I actually walked it with previous members of the Springfield Trail Club, and that was that would have been their desire too. So I'm not sure how to make it happen, but I'm going to show you some ideas here. So this is the Thomson Avenue trolley stop, and this trolley line is the Route 101, or SEPTA Route 101, and it goes all the way through to Media. And then this section goes down towards 69th Street, Upper Darby. Now, this is that if you were to walk down this macadam, you would actually get to the entry point to Thomson, to Woodland Park, right behind E.T. Richardson Middle School. So what we're hoping to do is we're actually hoping, or I guess I'm hoping to actually be able to cut a trail that will actually come through this section here and make its way back over to Woodland Park, and then this would become a trailhead right here. So right this section. So then you would literally come out here and then turn and then go down here, and I'll show you the crossing. And then perhaps we can actually work on a dedicated crossing. So let's walk down this way. And we're about to go into a bridge that intersects with, actually this bridge goes over Whiskey Run. And here's Whiskey Run. And Whiskey Run actually comes underneath the trolley tracks, just a little ways up here. And there are a number of other tributaries, spring-fed tributaries that feed into this as well. And but this does become pretty heavy during storms. But anyway, so this is the crossing point for where you cross over to Stidman to access the trail at the Thomson Park trailhead. So I'm not sure whether we can do some type of a crosswalk here. I think that would be the safest way. The problem is you got traffic coming both directions. So we have to make sure we do it in a way that is safe for hikers. And then this is a section that runs over here. This is Whiskey Run, and we're gonna walk this down to the bridge, and then we'll conclude this segment. But this is another really neat section of the Whiskey Run. And then and as I mentioned, we have trolley that comes through here, and should see him here in a minute. There we go. So the trolley coming into the Thomson Avenue trolley stop. And again, that's the SEPTA Route 101, 69th Street to Media line. So, all right. So Whiskey Run flows down here. And again, we're on Stidman Drive. Apartments along here. There is and then this goes to Thomson Park at the end of the street, and there is parking there in the cul-de-sac, and it's used pretty heavily for parking and accessing the trail. But that is where we'll conclude this segment. Again, this is section of Whiskey Run that runs down through Thomson Park. This is an Eagle Scout project that was done years ago, and it suffered some damage one of those recent storms, and you can see in here, but there's quite a bit of fish activity in here and minnow activity. We had some big trees that fell across here. Fortunately, they did not hit the bridge. And then again, here's Thomson Park, and Thomson Park, another great asset for the township, and incredible feeder for the wildlife here. It is a lot bigger than you would think, and requires quite a bit of maintenance, but the Parks Department does an incredible job of staying on top of it. We just need a lot more volunteers to help us get into the deeper sections, and to keep an eye on those sections for our partners at the Parks Department. Anyway, so I'll use this to conclude this video.